commend the initiative. It's something that we all know in the football world, where we have man of the match, player of the month, manager of the month, team of the month. So it's a good initiative, and I hope it continues the way it is, and more well equipped and organized to get to the park. I'm sure you heard when I mentioned about the time frame of football.
All right. Generally, would you say our league is improving in Nigeria, especially now that we have more away wins, away draw, and all of that?
Is the league improving?
Yeah, definitely. I think in the last four or 5 years, we cannot take that away from all the league, from the NLO to the NLL to the NPFL. The ratios of away wins have climbed a lot. Like I said, a lot of goals have been scored in the league, like in the previous seasons. The package for the winners is something that makes football to become business. We've seen the ratios of the Champions Championship from 100 to 200 to 250 million. That is huge, and we hope that the league continue to get sponsors to make it, to sustain and make it the way it's supposed to be. But very, very important. Like I did mention, there's a lot that need to be done. Our pitches need to be improved. Our pitches need to be improved, because when you see, those pitches that have been approved for the league, but because we don't have any other pitches these days, and don't forget, the NNL is the baby of the league. So we have to make sure that we get them to play in a very, very good environment.
All right. Will you say that you are confident, you are okay with the situation of the league?
I've already said a lot have been said in there. The NFF, the MPFL, the NLO, the NNL, they've taken a strong stand. Reporting to the organs of the league, the NFF, and the NFF have taken a strong measure. Just last week, they issued a strong statement, and after that statement, we've seen a lot of referees being demoted or suspended. That tells you that something needs to be done. Are we there? Definitely not. But are we getting there? Definitely yes.
All right. In recent years, our teams are not doing well at the Continental. Now, how would you correlate it with what is happening in our league today?
Well, it's all surrounded what we talked about. Football is business. If we don't get it to that level, then we'll continue struggling. Those players that come to play for their teams, representing their teams, and get Nigerian teams, are making $30,000 to $50,000 a month. If you make the arithmetic, convert it to the forex to naira, you know what that is. The highest paid player in Nigeria, you know how much that is. So the professionalism of those teams and our teams is a huge difference. You have those teams that they've been there since the early 19th century. You have teams that have facility that is, if not bigger than Cote, is almost half of Cote. That's how sport is. They train on good pitches. They have 50 teams around, their establishment. 12 pitches around where they train. They have a stadium that is always full every week and week out. So there's a lot that needs to be done, and we will get there. And the only thing that will make us go there, like I said, is we standing here and you asking me the question. We have to propel what we have. And if we get it right, then definitely those sponsors will come in. And if those sponsors come in, then definitely will be business.
Okay, as an AFCON winner in 1994 and 2013 as a
Yes, you think that matter.
What are your expectations from the Super Eagles as we go into the final program?
Well, in the last one we almost scaled through. We lost in the finals. This time around, definitely, I think we have a very, very good chance. The omission and inclusion of some certain players in the team, gave a bit of vibe in the team that, okay, we are getting new faces, to come and showcase, what they have in the States. We've lost out of the World Cup, and definitely, you know how it is. We are all humans. There is no way we didn't make the World Cup and we're not sure what we could have easily done in the tournament that is just around the corner. So hopefully, we get our minds right and take each game as a time and hopefully prayerfully, but without working hard, prayers only work.
What do you think was responsible for our failure to lift the last AFCON, and what do you think we should do to avoid a repeat?
It's football. It was ordained that the Ivory Coast will win it. They were already knocked out of the competition. They sacked the coach, changed the coach in the mid-tournament. They were losing to Mali, and from nowhere they equalized and won the game. So it was ordained for them to win it. So we should have won it, but God has His own reason, and you can see it from the momentum the Ivorians were going. That's just if we perform the way we performed in the last of AFCON, with God's grace, I don't see no reason why we shouldn't win it this time.
Thank you.